Hey soul family, welcome back to the channel. This is the White Feather Tarot, and in today's reading we're taking a look at what you're afraid of. Is what you're afraid of going to happen? Hey guys, just reminding you, your aura offer will expire on the 8th of this month. So if you were considering checking it out and making use of this offer, then make sure you hurry so that you don't miss out on it. You have a 7-day free trial of the app, as well as a 25% off of the membership. I hope you enjoy it and that it brings you the mental peace and enjoyment it has given me. And to do this reading, these are the 3 piles for you to choose from today. Before I introduce them to you, I just want to let you know something. I've spoken to a crystal expert a couple of weeks ago who told me this was actually a citrine and not a yellow topaz. So if you've been on this channel for long, you probably know that I would say that this is a yellow topaz, but she corrected me. The person that I bought this from initially told me it was a yellow topaz, but she told me no, it's actually a citrine. So we're going to reintroduce this crystal in today's reading, and let's get straight into your introduction. For pile number 1, you have the turquoise stone. Let me bring it up so you can see it. For pile number 2, you have the citrine. And for pile number 3, you have the beautiful Goldstone. I hope the camera is picking up its beautiful glitter. Okay, so take a look at which one of these 3 piles or 3 crystals you're the most drawn to, and that will probably be the pile for you here today. If you feel drawn to more than one pile, maybe even all of the piles, then do know that there are messages there for you in terms of the thing or the things that you are worried about. Maybe you will get messages about different things that you're worried about, or maybe just a coherent overall message from different perspectives about what you are worried about. Once you're ready and you know what your piles are, please head down to the description box where you will find your timestamps. Click on your times and I'll see you in your readings. Hi, pile number 1. Welcome to your reading. Ooh, this one slipped. You were drawn to the beautiful turquoise crystal as well as this deck, the Minoan deck. And today we're taking a look at what you're... Whoa, you got 4 here. Are they 4 or more? 4. At what you are afraid of. Is what you are afraid of going to happen? And these are the oracle decks that we will be using. You're getting a lot of 4? Another 4? Wow. By the way, 4s are stability, and this is a synchronicity here. So before I even uncover your cards, I just want to let you know there's a strong message of you are going to be stable. You're going to feel stable. So that's the first message, universal message from the universe to you, that you're going to be okay, actually. But let's find out what this message is. 4, how are we going to use your tarot cards? Well, we're going to be guided with whatever we get. So here you have signpost, indecision, multiplicity, and crossroads. Okay. We need as much space as possible for this reading. And, right, so you have the moon, the Lenormand card, moon. Okay, you have sun and moon as well. It's another message there. Okay. Natural cycles, the natural cycles, follow the natural cycles. Okay. We'll see what this is trying to say. So, you have concern. Message of concern. Dear God, I can truly feel you're worried about something here. Okay. My heart is with you. Let's see what this is. But we get an initial promise of everything is actually going to be stable and okay. So you have thoughts. And you have lovers. Okay. You have, whoa, what's up here? Some of you may have perhaps some troubles with a lover. Very specific, but I just thought I'd point it out. So you have the 22nd moon mansion called Wedding, ruled by Saturn and Venus in Capricorn. You have the 6th moon mansion with Bridge, of course ruled by Mercury and Venus in Gemini. I think I can push it up a bit. And you have the 1st quarter waxing water moon with Choice. Okay. I think if we do that. Okay, I think Choice would be the one we want for now. 1st quarter waxing water moon. Okay. And you have the balsamic waning air moon with Concession. At a first glance, I was gonna read it concern again. Okay. So in this pile, you are deeply worried about something. There's no question here. Right. How about we keep it here? Yeah. Choice, concession. Interesting. Right. So now let's pick up your tarot cards and see what's your full message. Whoa. Okay, so this card pertains to this group right there. We'll always keep that into consideration. Oh my God, that's the initial strength card that you were drawn to. And it's fallen on Choice, so you have a powerful choice to make. Bridge, things will work out, and Lovers. Right. And it's falling next to this Wedding card as well. Maybe some of you, I know specific, but some of you could probably, maybe you're having some issues with someone that you love right before your wedding. That's too specific, but you know, I gotta say everything that I'm seeing. Don't worry, everything is gonna be okay. And you have a choice of like demanding the things that you want. Like think clearly of what you feel is a concern and communicate it. Right. Okay, so too specific. Let's move on. So you have the Three of Cups. You have the Queen of Swords. You have the Ace of Pentacles. Oh, yeah. I think we should bring them down. I think bringing them down could be some toning down of energy is going to happen. Maybe things at an all-time high energetically and things are going to calm down. Okay? And you have another ace, the Ace of Swords, 2 aces. So there's a clear new beginning here with this situation. You have the, yeah, that's really cool that you got the Labyrinth. This is, of course, the Hermit. You've got the Knight of Swords. And finally, you have the Three of Wands. Where do we keep the Three of Wands? I'll just keep it tilted here so you can see your card. Perhaps it is supposed to be here. So Three of Wands. Maybe something has stopped. The Three of Wands is saying that it will continue safely. If you're worried about, you know how they say calling the wedding off. So if you are worried about something that was going to work, that it's going to get called off, the Three of Wands here is telling you do not worry at all. It's not going to be called off. In fact, you will have some choices or demands, either however that resonates, maybe some choices to make or some demands to make that will bring things in full circles and reconnect things back together. But again, this is specific. Let's now look at the overall message here. I see there are two ways to go from here. And that your situation, especially with the moon here, requires a lot of thought, especially that we have choice, a lot of thought that you are guided to do. And in all cases, we don't just see here with the Three of Wands that things are going to work out, but we also see with the Lenormand moon, which is a card related to recognition, fame, honors. So that straight away shows me that things are going to be okay. Wedding, you're going to stand out, or you might be partnering with someone, because look at that. You might be partnering with someone, or someone will be able to help you out in this situation. But in all cases, the moon card also in the Lenormand is about imagination. So you are guided to think deeply about a new direction that you can make, a new choice that you can make with regards to your situation. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Swords shows a new beginning is going to happen after some clarity and some good thought. And let me show you why your cards keep saying that everything is going to work out okay. Because here in the Hermit card, Hermit, first of all, is telling you to reflect, right? Which is we're seeing all over your reading. You're being pushed to reflect because you will realize that this whole situation happened for you to reflect and make different choices. It will turn out to be a blessing in disguise in the end. Let me walk you through why I said all of that now. Here you have the Labyrinth, which is the Hermit card reflection. And in the Labyrinth, the interesting thing about the Labyrinth, which I found it a great choice of the author of this book, of this deck, is that the choice of the Labyrinth was brilliant because in a maze, there are many ways in which you can come out of it. And, you know, you may come out of the maze and you may keep stuck in there. However, with a labyrinth, there's only one way. If you keep walking, eventually you'll just come out. There's no way out of it. And there's only one way out. So all you need to do is keep going. And this is what I see here. There's this combination with the Hermit of reflecting and to continue to keep going. And this combination, as you reflect and move forward, will help you bring about a new beginning. So at the end of the day, in your reading, everything is going to work out just fine. And you are guided to have the strength and the power to go through it. Now, I want to tell you something about your situation and your worry. There seems to be an element of practicing something, like trial and error. Perhaps now or moving forward after it's solved. Maybe you are worried that, right, well, if it gets solved now, I might be faced with this situation again. Here, there seems to be a collaboration that needs to happen and practice. Maybe you are guided, if this is a trouble with someone that's specific, because I see the energy of people here. If this is someone, then there's the collaboration with someone, loving collaboration, connecting with them by trial and error. Because here in the Strength card, we see the infamous Minoan flip, where they flip using the flip over a cow. And it's something that requires great skills to do and great amount of practice to do. And as I read, even until today, we can't really copy what they used to do. It's nearly impossible. So it needs a lot of mastery and practice in order to do it. So whether this is the energy of people that you're connected to, connected with, bound to, maybe you're bound to some people, absolutely. And so have the patience to connect with them and to try again and again and again until you perfect it. This is, of course, if you truly feel like they want to work with you. If not, then that part is not for you. In all cases, your reading is showing you, with regards to your situation, it just needs a bit of practice, whether now or later. So reflection, practice, thought, practice, and through these you'll be able to come out, because there's no way you're not going to come out of this situation. There is no way with the labyrinth here. You might feel alone. You might feel like you need a helping hand, which in that case is going to happen. You will be getting a helping hand. But until that happens, yeah, we see it also with the Three of Cups. But until that happens, continue on your path. Think clearly about what you want to do with regards to this situation. Try to find a different way of doing something, or picking another choice, or being bold of making certain demands that are of your rights, and continue to practice until you finally come out of it confidently. You even have in the Knight of Swords here a name, a Minoan name, which means confidence. So you will build confidence as you continue to practice, and you'll be so good that no one will be able to beat you at how good you are. I also see an element of like presenting yourself well to people. Why? Because the 22nd, the moon mansion, is related to keeping an image, like keeping an image that everything is okay. So your guidance is keep whatever is happening private. You know, nobody maybe needs to know much about the struggle that's going on in your life at the moment. You know, be poised and continue to calmly deal with the situation internally. The more power you put into this, and the more practice and powerful energy you put into this, the more you are going to celebrate the results that you've achieved. And you even have here with the Queen of Swords, the keyword I embody. So you want to embody that power and embody that strength as you're making your choices, as you're making your demands, as you're practicing your power, and as you're making these bold new moves and redirections. Once you've thought clearly about what you want to do first, that's the first thing, as we can see here. Then start moving forward. So thinking comes first. For sure. You even have Thoth here, the ancient Egyptian god of wisdom and knowledge. So yeah, you want to study the situation well before you react. So reflect, the hermit, internally before you react, for sure. And look, the practice through the cow horns, and you even have the Minoan word cow here. What are the odds with the Ace of Pentacles? So practicing and mastering it will lead you to you becoming it. and it will lead you to this new powerful beginning. Because here we see, what is it called? It slipped my mind. A shrine, right? So we see something holy, something being respected. And so the more you practice power, the more respect you're going to get. And then where it is exactly where the new beginning is arising, where as you embody that power. And it starts with how you think as well. So not the thinking here is not just in the planning and the thoughts, but also in adjusting your thoughts. The more you have powerful thoughts, the more powerful you become. So hold on and embody these powerful thoughts. These thoughts are what's going to take you to that new respectful beginning. Until then, hold up a good, strong facade and be poised until things start working again. I think you'll be able to work things out with someone if you have a certain situation with a person. It's going with the bridge. Things are going to reconnect and they're going to be fine. If not, you will be either connecting with others or getting assistance from others. If this is, of course, a relationship and you have some struggles with someone you love, like I said, you will be reconnecting with them. In all cases, this crossroad in your situation is only meant to make you pause, reflect, and take better choices so that with the Three of Wands, you move ahead with much power than you initially would have gone without what is going on now. So pile number 1, is what you're afraid of going to happen? Not at all. And your guidance is to keep your thoughts powerful because it is what's going to make you powerful. And my dear pile number 1, this was your reading. I truly hope you've enjoyed it. Everything is going to be okay. You're going to see. And if you've enjoyed this reading, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And please don't forget to check out my productivity handbook. It's small, straight to the point. You're not going to procrastinate reading it, but you will find that it has all the key advice and secrets to becoming a productive person right away. And if you're interested in checking it out, you'll find a link to it down in the description box. There's also an audiobook if you love listening to your books. And my dear pal number 1, love you guys very much. It's going to be okay. You're going to see. I'll catch you in the next reading. Oh, I just noticed something. 14, 15, 16. Some things are going to happen in sequence and it's going to work out in the end. Consider it some sort of bottleneck that you will be out of soon. Bye. Hi, pile number 2. Welcome to your reading. You were drawn to the beautiful citrine stone. Oh, looks like you got 2 here. As well as the strength card. And today we're taking a look at what you're afraid of. Is what you're afraid of going to happen? This is what we're exploring today. And these are the oracle cards that we will be using. Right, it looks like you've got 2 from this one. 1 and 2. All right, and let's pick up finally the Lenormand card. There we go. All right. First things first, let's reveal your oracle cards. So you have the 10th moon mansion with fountain, ruled by Neptune and the sun between Cancer and Leo. Why don't we use a smaller card? Let's use this one. You have expectation. Interesting. Are you expecting something and worried that this blessing is not going to happen? Because with the fountain, it reminds me first of a wish coming true. It reminds me of prosperity, blessings. So for this pile, I think, I still didn't look at the rest of the cards. I think you are expecting something and you're worried if it's not going to happen. And you have the crescent waxing water moon with instinct. Yeah, with instinct. So, okay. Right, so you have veil with the beyond esoterica, subconscious. And you have locket. What a nice card to get for this reading. Commitment, loved ones, partnership. To me, I'm going to put them next to each other because they're very close in meaning. Probably can see it already. And you have dog, the Lenormand card dog. Okay, wonderful. At this point, you should feel very safe. Okay, I'll show you why in a second, but let's pull out your tarot cards. Wonderful, wonderful reading. Okay. So, you have the two of... Ooh. There. The Two of Cups. You have the Knight of Cups. Okay. Strength. Looks like someone is waiting here again. Do you see? There's waiting in your reading. Strength card. Wow, the King of Wands. We see a CEO here. The Queen of Swords. The King of Swords, another king. A lot of court cards and strength, and like you're, other than the Two of Cups, you're either getting, you're getting mostly all court cards. So there's an energy of so many people here. So much noise. And then you have the Strength cards. And look, there's a lion here mimicking the energy of strength. Knight of Swords, getting a lot of court cards. Wow. And you have the Page of Wands. What's up? I mean, if this doesn't include people, I would be surprised. So there's another element to your reading. Here you're expecting something. Maybe you're expecting something and your one person is going to be picked to have that, perhaps. Maybe you feel if there are so many people, you're not getting your share. Some of you are trying to prove themselves, maybe in order to get a position. One way or the other, your dream includes you being picked for something, and you're afraid perhaps that you won't be picked for it. In all cases, here we can clearly see that what you do feel is going to happen in terms of how your instinct, see, there are two voices within us, our instinct and our worries and emotions and fears. And sometimes our fears are so loud that we can't listen to our instinct. Only when we tone down these emotions, will we finally hear what our intuition and instinct is trying to tell us. So instinctively, you have a strong feeling that you are going to get what you're expecting. This feeling gets blurred away or unheard, is left unheard in the background when the sound, the strong barking sounds of fear overshadows it. And it becomes the only thing that you are hearing, when really you instinctively feel that you are going to get what you are expecting. And here we see a reading showing you behind the veils that you are in fact going to receive what it is that you are hoping for. And the Lenormand dog card is about protection. You are in fact being protected from what you are afraid of. What you're afraid of is not going to happen, and the second you release these fears, you will hear your instinct very loudly. Keep getting in touch with that, because it is your guide to this situation. And another thing that I'm noticing here, look, the King of Swords and the King and the Queen of Swords, not only did they come after each other, but they're connected. The carpet is there, and the lamp. And if you notice, here, the King of Swords is calm, relaxed, playing a game. It's strategies, they're still using their mind, of course, but they're chill. The Queen of Swords here, although it's really very opposite to the energy of the Queen of Swords, she is the one who has a grasp on her emotions. It emphasizes in your reading here that there is a lot of worry going on that should not be there. And Queen of Swords is too troubled with the pow, smack, all these words here showing that there's a lot of loud fears. And she's so afraid, she's not focusing on what needs to perhaps get done, or focusing on enjoying life and doing what is necessary for now, strategizing is worried about less important things for now. I mean, getting dressed and looking amazing, you cannot undermine that, of course. But the cards, I believe, are showing that there needs to be priorities towards the things that you want to achieve. And so for now, of course, never take anything that is important to you and undermine it, ever. But focus on what is important now. Prioritize what you want to put your attention on, and take it absolutely easy on yourself. Because once you decide that it's going to be okay, release these emotions, you will be able to think clearly and in knowing exactly what you need to do to move forward. And in fact, with the Knight of Swords, you will be moving rather forward. And if I'm not mistaken, look, the pow is right there. Pow, crack. What are the odds that these cards came together? I promise you, this deck has been shuffled a million times, used a million times. This is like unbelievable. Okay, so here's the situation. For now, I'm going to put them together here. We're seeing a full picture of releasing these fears. This way you'll be able to think clearly, focus on what is important for now, your priorities, and enjoy it while you're doing it. Because this way, you'll be able to move quickly. Look at the Knight of Swords here. They're enjoying their time, they're having fun, and so your reading is guiding you to move out of the worry, fear, and there's more gaming going on here with the King of Swords and the Knight of Swords. So we're moving into the masculine energy of boldness and fearlessness. And as you get out of this energy, you'll be able to enjoy your journey much better. Look, there's a trophy here. You're going to win what you want. You're going to get what you want. So the Page of Swords here is guiding us to what needs to get done here. So we see with the King of Wands, put yourself in especially that it's in conjunction to the Strength card. We see a lion here. And so we see the guidance of taking control, making yourself in a stronger position by feeling with the King of Wands, feeling strong, feeling the position, feeling the situation, feeling like you've got this. And so embodying, even with your body language, do you see that? Even with your body language, embodying that power, you become that power. And once you embody that power, start little by little like creating small tasks or making a new plan to organize your mind. You know, bring your worries out on paper, write the little things that are worrying you and start, you know, bringing it together in a smart way. Shift and move tasks, prioritize, you know, you're going to put that task first, because if that's done, you're going to feel much better. And then you're going to do that, which will make you safe with this and that and so on. So bring your worries out of your mind and onto paper and start having fun in how you want to think about it, how you want to go about it. Always keep reminders around you, whether these are task reminders or reminders of you got this, you're gonna do this, it's gonna work out great, everything's gonna work out great. And yeah, it looks like it's definitely gonna be working out for you, my dear pile number 2. Your reading is suggesting that instead of waiting, which is what your heart is yearning for the most, and there's nothing bad about you know, expecting it. That's a wonderful feeling to have, to believe in it and to live in the gratitude of receiving it and everything, of course. But you want to move more into the energy of action and enjoying that journey until it happens. Now, the final guidance, knowing now that you're definitely going to get this happening, you want to work with this energy in order to make things smooth, because Two of Cups is the card of reciprocity. So we want the energy to flow smoothly. And to do that, we can see the guidance here. With the locket, you can see the Philosopher's Stone, which is alchemically is supposed to transform base metals into gold. So to transform your situation into an ideal one, you want to enjoy that journey and not go through it with excess worry. Have fun as you go through it. You're going to go through that journey anyway. Don't go through it waiting and feeling the pain. Enjoy your life and enjoy the journey until it happens. Because what you're expecting and what you're feeling is going to happen for you is going to happen for you. So have fun along the way. Bring your worries out. Jot them down. You know, remind yourself with some notes with the important things that you need to be reminded with. That's an important guidance that you have here in the Page of Wands. And most importantly, embody that body language of power, because it's going to make you feel powerful. And my dear pile number 2, this is exactly what I see for you. Is what you're afraid of going to happen? In your case, absolutely not. Your cards are showing that what you feel is right. You've been sent signs, perhaps with instinct. You've been shown with the veil here what is going to happen in the future. Hold on to that. It is the truth for you. You are protected and things will work out okay for you. This was your reading, my dear pile number 2. And your wish is coming true. Don't forget that. Until then, have fun. And if you've enjoyed this reading, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And please don't forget to check out my productivity handbook. It could truly help you out, organize your thoughts and become productive. And even the part about enjoying it, you will find in this ebook. So if you're interested in checking it out, it's small, straight to the point. You're not going to procrastinate reading it, but you will find that it has all the key advice and secrets to helping you become a productive person right away as soon as you finish this book, all while enjoying this journey. It teaches you how to have fun being productive and self-disciplined. And if you're interested in checking it out, you'll find a link to it down in the description box. There's also an audiobook if you love listening to your books. And my dear pile number 2, don't worry, my heart is with you. You're gonna do great. And I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye. Hey pile number 3, welcome to your reading. You were drawn to the beautiful Goldstone, and today we're taking a look at what you're worried about. Is what you're worried about going to happen. You were drawn, of course, to the Strength card in this deck. And before we begin, we will quickly pull out a card from each of these oracle decks to get more insight on what it is that you are worried about. Here we got 2 cards, and let's pull out a Lenormand card. There we go. Okay, so first things first, let's check out your oracle cards. You have the 5th moon mansion with wheel. This moon mansion is ruled by Saturn and Mercury between Taurus and Gemini. Okay. You have the Lenormand card key. You know what this kind of reminds me of? A key that you turn on and the engine works. So let's find out more about this. So you have torch, hope, sight, clarity. You have family room. And finally, you have thoughts. Okay, let's keep them there. All right, let's pull out your tarot cards. Ooh. So the first card is the 5 of Swords. And then you have the 4 of Wands. You have the Devil card. Ooh, looks like we've got something to hide here. Sorry, hold on. Okay, just gotta be careful with the new YouTube rules. So you have the Devil. You have the King of Pentacles. Oh, sorry. There. You have Temperance. Wow, the Wheel of Fortune. And you've got a lot of major arcana so far. 1, 2, 3. Okay, this one's sliding out. The 9 of Swords. So your thoughts are stressing you out here. And you have the 9 of Wands. I feel this one. Justice. The 6 of Pentacles. And finally, it looks like you got 2 more cards. We'll leave them together. And these 2 cards are the Knight of Swords and the King of Wands. So, is what you are afraid of going to happen? Look, you've got the 5 of Swords first. Your reading wants to shed light on something important. Your thoughts are driving this. Do you remember the key and the engine? In your situation, your thoughts are actually key. And it is what's going to drive this whole situation energetically. And you do see the Wheel of Fortune, you know, what goes up comes down, and what comes down goes up, and it's the cycle of life. And here we can see that with the 5 of Swords, we get the idea that you're either going to win or you're either going to lose. And that is a choice that you have full control over when it comes to your mind. And so your guidance here is to bring balance to the situation. Do you see the scales in the Justice and the scales in the 6 of Pentacles? To bring justice to this situation is to take full charge of your mind. And here with the 9 of Wands, it's to guard it against the very thoughts that are attacking it. If you do that, you will see here with the 4 of Wands that you'll be able to reach a strong milestone from which you can be on a higher elevated plateau from a stronger position to do what you want to do. But again, remember, this is the Devil card. And you don't want to be in illusion once you are out of this. Because just like the Wheel of Fortune, it's a cycle. And things can change at any moment. This does not mean that whatever you got is going to be taken from you. It just means that you want to function from a powerful position, a position of balance, rather than a position of, if things are well, I'm going to be well. If not, I'm going to go back down. So in order to avoid this moving up and down with the circumstances of life, I see that your cards are telling you to be the one to take control over it. Because when you're winning, this is the Devil card. Not that it's a bad thing. It's an amazing thing, of course. But you want to win from a place of balance. And the King of Pentacles is also balance. You want to win from a place of balance and not from a place of vulnerability. Win by win, I mean overcome whatever it is you are worried about. So here, where do you get that power with the King of Wands that we are discussing here throughout your reading? It's with the Knight of Swords, having mental fortitude, being strong enough to alleviate yourself from these thoughts right away as soon as you notice them. Because whatever you paint in your mind is what you are going to manifest in your world. And look, it's all going to be okay. You have with the torch here, hope, sight. It comes with mental clarity. And as you find your balance, Temperance is balance. King of Pentacles, the Kings are balance. The Justice is balance. The Six of Pentacles is balance. And look at that square. Square is stability. Balance brings absolute stability. Waiting for circumstances to make you feel better is an illusion, because it will keep taking you up and down, where sometimes you're winning and sometimes you're losing, and you're going in a circle, being absolutely tired. And so your reading here is telling you to guard your thoughts, because watch the results. Especially after seeing this reading, watch the results of how guarding your thoughts, not only is it going to make you feel absolutely safe with the family room and hopeful, but how you will see how it's going to bring a lot of stability and fortune in your life. Guarding your thoughts or finding that power within you is in fact quite easy, as your reading is showing you. At least with you, my dear pile number 3, this is your reading. With you, it's dealing with them instantly. Knight of Swords is quick. Instantly, like attacking them or pushing them out. I don't want to say attacking them, but rather like pushing them out of your mind once they're there. And guarding your mind from negative thoughts at all costs. You want to keep it a positive space. Positive, of course, does not mean ignore your worries. In fact, positive space means making sure that it's that, what's the quote? It's planning for the worst and expecting the best. And so guarding a positive space always means that you're preparing yourself well, but at the same time expecting that everything is going to work out for you. Sometimes it doesn't. That's okay. It's okay to feel instantly that things didn't go well, and you can always, with the Knight of Swords, push it out and bring your power, which will instantly bring your power back again. You know, they say we don't have control over what happens to us, but we always have a control over how we react towards it. And so your guides here are saying, keep that key always with you. Keeping your mind clear, imagining that things are going to work out fine. They will be working out fine most of the time. With the torches down, sometimes they don't, but they put you in a much more powerful position, expecting the best. And as you expect the best, be realistic. Like the best is going to happen to me. Is like, will bad things happen? Yeah, and I accept that. I accept that some bad things may happen. I'll be prepared for them, but I also expect the best for myself. And so before you begin, you want to also plan. Knight of Swords, the other thing is plan. You want to be prepared with a good plan. And with the net here, the spider net in the Justice card, you want to build a protection plan so that you are as prepared as you can be, so that you can stand there strong. Accept that there could be some losses here and there. That's okay. You can always get back up, learn from it, and move forward. But your bet is you being in your mental fortitude and mental strength. Your best bet, I mean. And on top of all of that, a living room feels homey. It feels safe. It's our home. In fact, it could be the safest area in our room. It's where the family gathers and sits together. So along with the torch, the fireplace, your reading is definitely letting you know that it is going to be okay. You're safe. It's fine. It's going to be great. You are in a safe zone. Don't worry. But the most important message in your reading is taking control of you. That is your real winning thing. Your reading is going beyond the other piles, beyond everything else. It's going beyond safety. Are you safe? Yes. It wants to teach you. Your guides here want to teach you not to depend on circumstances to make you feel safe, but on you and how you think to feel safe. And that is the ultimate safety. And that's the key of life, our mind. Everything starts with the mind. When you want to know how you want to do something, it all starts with the mind. It is what we use to manifest, to create self-discipline within ourselves and our emotions. It is our thoughts that create that energy that drives everything else. In fact, with the Kabbalistic rules, the Hermetic philosophy, the 7 Hermetic principles. The first is the principle of mentalism. Let me read it to you. Hold on. There we go. The principle of mentalism. The all is mind. The universe is mental. I'm just going to read one small thing to show you. This principle embodies the truth that all is mind. It explains that the all, which is the substantial reality underlying all the outward manifestations and appearances, which we know under the term of the material universe, the phenomena of life, matter, energy, and in short, all that is apparent to our material senses, is spirit, which in itself is unknowable and undefinable, but which may be considered and thought of as an universal, infinite living mind. It also explains that all the phenomenal world or universe is simply a mental creation of the all, subject to the laws of created things, and that the universe as a whole and in its parts or units has its existence in the mind of the all, in which mind we live and move and have our being. This principle, by establishing the mental nature of the universe, easily explains all of the varied mental and psychic phenomena that occupy such a large portion of public attention, and which without explanation are non-understandable and defy scientific treatment. So I don't want to go on and on. I will just tell you quickly is he who grasps the truth of the mental nature of the universe is well advanced on the path to mastery. And you can see here the key, the master key is taking control of the mind and not letting life take control of you. You can take control of the world through your mind. And we see it right there. And my dear pile number 3, is everything gonna be okay? Yes, everything's gonna be okay. And your reading, like I said, wants to take you beyond that so that you never have to ask that question ever again, where you and your mind take control of your whole life. This was your reading, my dear pile number 3. I wish you the best of luck in your situation. May everything be great, and may you master your mind so that you forever be the master of your own life. This was your reading. I truly hope you've enjoyed it. And if you have, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. I do post readings nearly every single day. And please don't forget to check out my productivity handbook. It was done with so much love and energy to truly helping you out to become a productive person if this is something that you're interested in. It has all the key advice and secrets to helping you, like I said, be productive, all while enjoying this process. And that's the whole point of this ebook. And if you're interested in checking it out, you'll find a link to it down in the description box. There's also an audiobook if you love listening to your books. And my dear pile number 3, thank you so much for tuning in. All the best of luck, and I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye.